Hey guys, what's up? You're probably wondering why I'm at my desk now, and that's because I thought I'd just try a different type of content style. I might alternate between them as I keep doing these videos, and you'll probably see a different style each time. I might go back to using my phone, I don't know, or just do like voiceover with footage. I think I could potentially do that as well. But yeah, you'll see tons of different content styles as these retro game pickup videos keep coming in, so yeah, just a heads up. But anyways, this August has been crazy. I have so many good finds. Not just video games either, like merchandise and stuff. I'll get to those later. First up, we have probably the least interesting one to you guys, Pac-Man World for the PS1. I've actually been wanting to get this game for a pretty long time. So far, I've played like 2 levels. It tries to blend like the 2 best elements of like Mario and Sonic, and it puts them into a 3D platformer, and it works great. Like the super roll or whatever it's called, where Pac-Man rolls in place. It's basically just a spin dash, but it like works in 3D like a lot better than I thought it would. It is surprisingly satisfying. So I'll probably get around to finishing this game soon. It's not that long. I think it's only like 20 levels. I'll get through this game fairly quickly. An issue I had with this though is that the game has quite a few scratches. I don't know if it shows up on camera. Yeah, a ton of ugly scratches, and it barely boots up. I have to like freaking clean it off, or just like keep resetting the PlayStation until it finally boots up. The opening FMV is also super laggy and causes the game to crash. I don't think that's supposed to happen. So who knows, I might return this and get a better disc or get it resurfaced. But yeah, there you go, there's Pac-Man World 1. And here is Pac-Man World 2 for the Gamecube. I thought about doing this one like close to last because I wanted to save the Gamecube stuff for last because they're the most valuable, but I think this just makes more sense. So this is the Pac-Man World 2 plus Pac-Man Versus, which is a game that you could use your Game Boy Advance with. I think you had to have a Game Boy Advance and a link cable to play this properly, but it's basically just Pac-Man but multiplayer. The ghosts are on the TV, and I think the player on the GBA is Pac-Man, so that's actually really awesome. Also, hey, this is me in editing. As I was trying to find footage for this part, I found out that Mario is the announcer in this game, and nobody talks about it. That's amazing. Mario in a Pac-Man game, it's just like, why does nobody talk about this? That's just awesome. So yeah, that's all I have to add. I just thought that was cool, and then I'd share it. And yeah, back to the video. Pac-Man World 2, I haven't dove into much, except on Dolphin, just for like a few minutes. So yeah, I'll get around to trying these. I might even try and get a Game Boy Advance with a link cable so that I can play Pac-Man Versus. I think that would be awesome. Okay, we have one last game before we move on to the heavy hitters. This is Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. This collection includes a HD remaster of Dream Drop Distance, Fragmentary Passage, and I think a hour-long CGI movie of like basically summing up the story of like a mobile game. I think it was called Union Cross. I have not tested this one yet. That's why I still have the price tag on there in case I need to return it. So now that I have this, that basically means I have like every single classic Kingdom Hearts game on the PS5 now. So I will get to that eventually. I'm still stuck on 2, so I got a ways to go. Actually, just kidding. I have a few more things to show you. I got these at Best Buy when they were on sale. I'll show them off one by one. Here's the first one. So yeah, they're the Sonic Squishmallows. Here is Knuckles. I almost passed up on this one, but once I found out they were $10, I was just like, whatever. Now this is the one I've wanted for a long time. It makes perfect sense because of the Year of Shadow and all that. And he's also my favorite Sonic character, so I'm glad to have him. Alright, now let's move on to our heavy hitters, the GameCube selection. So I already showed off Pac-Man World 2. That is one of 5 games I have here. I'll say we like go from somewhat exciting to like super exciting. So we'll start with Sonic Mega Collection. I found this in a Facebook Marketplace listing in a bundle with Pac-Man World 2. I wasn't exactly eyeing this one necessarily. I didn't think this one was really necessary to have because I was going to collect all those classic Sonic games for the Genesis, so I didn't think there was a reason to have this, really. But it was a part of that deal, and I said, why not? This one's also like 15 bucks complete, so it's pretty cheap, all things considered. And yes, I said complete. Here is the manual and the disc. Okay, I'll do this one next. Sonic Gems Collection. So I have both Sonic collections for the GameCube now. This one was one of the more sought after ones, the one that I was looking at in particular, because it has like 3 awesome games that like haven't been re-released a ton, except for Sonic CD. That's like everywhere now. They have Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, which is like an arcade game, like a arcade fighting game with Sonic characters. It's super fun. Plays a lot like Tekken. And Sonic R. No explanation needed for that one. Masterpiece because of the soundtrack alone. Also has the manual in pretty good condition, the disc as well. My friend helped me get this one actually. I like to eye like eBay listings when they're cheap. This one was like 38, I'm pretty sure, which I think is a pretty good deal. I think this thing's like 50 bucks complete almost. So yeah, shout out to my friend. I did pay them back, by the way. Okay, now we have the Ultimate Lifeform's own spin-off game. This game is terrible, I hate it. This thing is such a pain to get through. I don't know if I'll ever finish it, but since it's in my collection, I might as well. And this game is released on Xbox and PlayStation 2 as well, so if I ever get a PS2 and I find Shadow the Hedgehog on that one, I will probably trade this in somewhere and get the PS2 version because it's significantly cheaper. And I can actually get quite a bit of profit off this. This is like 50 bucks complete. Alright, here's the last one. And it is a big one for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT. I am so glad I have this one. It's just an essential game in the Sonic series that you need to play. I'm almost done with it. I'm on Cannon Core, so I've got like I think just that level left. I'm on Final Story, so I'm almost done with it. I've never actually fully beat it. So this will be my first time, and on original hardware, which is awesome. It's complete as well. Comes with manual in somewhat decent condition. It looks like someone poured water on it. And the disc, well, the disc I'm a little concerned about, because I don't know if you can see that, but there's like little cracks on the ring right here. Yeah, right there. It's not very flimsy, it hasn't caused me any issues, it doesn't feel like it's gonna break, so I probably shouldn't be too worried, but I'm just gonna be extra careful with this one. And yeah guys, that is it. Let me just hold them all up. This is my entire haul for August. Video game wise, of course. We have merch as well. The 3 Sonic Squishmallows. I think there's a Tails one. I think there's more variants out there. There might be Tails and Amy, I'm pretty sure, so I'll be on the lookout for those. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, if this was a good haul or not, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.